All right, how's everybody doing? This is Draft Night 2.0. As you can see here, our draft is starting in just about 3.5 minutes here. We have the seventh pick in this tonight's snake draft. We're going to go ahead and select, I think we're just going to do best player available, and then if it's a wide receiver, then we'll pick up a running back in the round two, or vice versa. So that's kind of the strategy to start this thing off, but we'll see what happens and go on and see what everybody else decides to draft. But hopefully, I mean, if tonight's half as good as a draft as night one, then we're looking good. All right, let's see what we can do here tonight. Starts in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. I'm just posting up a bunch of stuff in promotions, trying to draw as many people in here as I can for this live stream. All right, I'm done with that. Now my attention's all on you. All right, 2 minutes to go, and then we'll start this off. So we have pick seven. Obviously, we're probably looking at I'd say probably like CeeDee Lamb and Jonathan Taylor or Derrick Henry would probably be our first two, just because we have pick seven and we have pick 14. So I think that's kind of where we're gonna be at um, when it gets down to us. I don't think anything crazy is gonna happen in this league. This league is all military friends. This is all part of a military gaming federation that I'm part of called Regiment. So they put together a bunch of these, and I got selected to play in one. So that's what we're doing. No money on this one. Our last one was money related. This one's more bragging rights. You know, go Navy, beat Army, beat Marines, that kind of thing. But 45 seconds, and we'll see who goes off first. 10 seconds. All right, let's see how we do. Jamar Chase, first off the board. Not surprising at all. All right. So now we have with the second pick of the draft, and this is going to go a lot faster than the our first draft we had a couple nights ago. What was that? 3 nights ago now. These are 90-second selections, not 120. The 120 was a little much, but nonetheless, still a good time. Taking an awful long time to select the second pick here. Usually the first round's quick. I can't snap. I don't know why I tried. All right, disgruntled vet, what are you doing here? nonetheless, I hope everybody's drafts are going well. I hope you got some strong teams. Tell me, send some of your teams in the chat, and I'll do some rankings on them while I try to get mine squared away. Dark Rain, hey, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Thanks for chiming in. I mean, he's gonna run this whole clock down. Is he even? It's gonna be an auto pick for him. I don't think he's actually here. All right, yeah, he's auto picking. So second pick goes to Bijan Robinson. All right, third pick. Please don't tell me these guys are AFK. This was supposed to be more electrifying. But nonetheless, we don't need them to make it exciting. Tell me, what do you guys, what do your drafts look like this year? You all excited? Any of you guys in some big money leagues? Big money, I would say, is probably like a $150 buy-in with like 12 man. I would say that's big money. That feels like big money. Hey, thank you very much, Dark Rain. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Huge shout out to you, actually. You are the first one of the stream. Really appreciate that. You know what? The first round might go slow, but these are gonna get they're gonna set to auto, and then they'll just fly by them. So I mean, it's their loss. So wait, if that's gonna go auto Justin Jefferson, then we got Barkley, Gibbs. I am not picking McCaffrey. I'm not doing that. Oh, he picked. Or no, that did go auto, didn't it? All right, so there goes Justin Jefferson and Saquon Barkley off the board with picks 3 and 4. So to round out the last four, oh, there goes Jahmyr Gibbs. So we got Chase, Robinson, Jefferson, Barkley, Gibbs. And Amon Ra just went. So let's see, who should I draft? So I'm gonna do some Googling quick. So Lamb or Neighbors. I think we're just going with Lamb here, honestly. I think Lamb's gonna be a high flying offense because the Cowboys obviously don't have a defense. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick CD Lamb right here. It is PPR cheese. Um, and I am actually in. Oh God, let's here. I'll just show you because I'm in quite a bit. So here, if you look, I think you guys can see it. So yeah, I am in one, two. This was last year. Three, four last year. So I'm in four on ESPN this year. Bye, Dark Rain. I appreciate you coming in here. New, thank you for the heads up. And yeah, I was feeling CD. He's gonna be. I think he's just gonna have a hell of a year. I mean, there's no. You got nobody else to. Well, who's the other guy they have that actually does all right? But if they're gonna be coming from behind the whole time, they're just gonna have to throw the ball, and their running back's not ideal. So. All right, so Christian McCaffrey. All right, CMC is gone at 8. So now we're probably looking for a running back. Um, actually, you know what? I might have fun with it, and yeah, I think we'll just have fun with it. Cheese. The only reason I was thinking about Neighbors or Nakua over CD is just because I don't think it matters who's throwing the ball to Neighbors. I think he's going to demand um and not demand like verbally, but his presence and just who he is, he's going to get those attempts. Um, and honestly, Seahawks fan, Wilson's good. Marvin Mims, Marvin Mims Jr., Denver wide receiver, just went off the board. I'd lie if I knew who that was. Um, and then with Puka, man, I mean, it's just him now. No Cup. So I think that a case could be made for either of those guys. All right, so to recap, Pickens is there to open up more opportunities for CD. It'll be good for both of them. All right, yeah, Pickens is. Man, I forgot that it was Pickens because I keep thinking he's on the Steelers because he was, traded it right after DK got there. Um, I would have loved to see Pickens and DK just for a season. That would have been incredible. All right, so we are waiting the final pick of round one. Our round went Jamar Chase, Bijan Robinson, Justin Jefferson, Saquon Barkley, Jameer Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown, CeeDee Lamb, made by yours truly, Christian McCaffrey, and Marvin Mims Jr. BD Gaiman, hello, how are you doing tonight? So, we have the fourth pick in round two, and I'm not picking Genty in round two. I know there's probably a lot of people that are like, oh, yeah, go for him. I just, I'm not going to do it. I'm not taking that big of a risk. Looks like I don't have to anyway. I don't want to take that big of a risk on a rookie. All right, so Neighbors, Nakua, Genty, because we got the auto picks going now. So it went a little bit faster. So Neighbors rounded out the first round, and then we had round two pick ones, Puka Nakua, followed by Ashton Genty. Um, you know what? I think I might go BTJ. I think I might go Brian Thomas with this second pick. I think I'll just leave my RB for third round. Maybe I'll get lucky and get like Bucky Irving. Um, what do y'all think about that? Yeah, Marvin Mims made no sense there. He was rated 11th, I believe, unless I'm looking at that all wrong. I don't know. That was an actual pick. It wasn't an auto pick, so whoever picked that must be a Broncos fan. Uh, who just got picked? A QB in round two, pick three? That must have, like I said, so this is a group. I'm definitely taking BTJ here. Let me get that out of the way. Brian Thomas Jr. and CeeDee Lamb in this. Oh man. Um, okay. So this league is all military. There's a uh Vincent, I apologize. I didn't want London. Jake, I didn't want Nico. I didn't want Nico because he has yet in like 3 years he's missed games every year for the last 3 years. So that's the only reason I'm really not high on Nico right now. But there's a lot of hype around BTJ. I think he could be good. London, however, probably would have been a good choice as well. I would take London over Nico. Um, but yeah, so I just didn't want to risk that at the moment. Um, yeah, anyway, so this is all military that's in this league, and so the picks that we're seeing with Marvin Mims not making any sense, and then a quarterback going in the second round, it's probably a Marine or an Army, and that would explain as to why there are some ridiculous picks going on. All right, so while I was rambling, round two, you got Puka Nakua, Ashton Genty, Lamar Jackson, Brian Thomas Jr., picked by yours truly, Derrick Henry, Nico Collins, Jonathan Taylor, Davon Ashan, and AJ Brown. We are now on the final pick of round two. I was hoping to get Bucky Irving here in round three. It might still be a possibility because it seems like most of these guys are just going by the actual rank that you've got over here on the left. Josh Jacobs just went as your final round or final pick of the second round. So if anybody has some teams that they would like me to rate, go ahead and throw them up. And actually, if you're watching on YouTube, if you go to my home on the channel on YouTube, I've got a link to my Discord in there, and I do have a fantasy football section in that. So if you want to go and you want to talk some sports and you want to hang out and have a good time, feel free to join that. It's a good time in there. All right, what I miss? Oh, I'm Jesus. Who all just went? Jacobs, Joe Burrow, Drake London, Brock Bowers, Lad McConkey, T. Higgins, Trey McBride all just went. I think it's a no-brainer again. I mean, it's Bucky Irving or Chase Brown. So that's kind of what we're at right now, right? It's Bucky Irving or Chase Brown. So what do you all think I should do? Because I'm feeling Bucky. I don't know. I am feeling Bucky. They're both like right there though. I mean they're right there. So I'm just looking up some stats on Bucky real quick. He had 244 last year. He's projected 284. He only had 8 touchdowns. Chase Brown only ended last year with 4 touchdowns, but 255. Uh, I'm gonna go Bucky, and I'll explain why. Chase Brown or go crazy and grab Allen. Ooh, actually, Allen probably would have been a good. Wait, oh, it says I'm on the clock in 6 picks. I got confused. So I went Bucky over Brown just because Brown has to. Joe Burrow has to dish out the ball to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Chase Brown does get his fair share. However, there's only 1 touchdown you can get per drive, and if they get 3 touchdowns and they spread them out, then Chase is only getting one, and I just feel like there's too much going on. However, that argument can be also made for Irving because you've got Mike Evans, who is on track to get yet another 1,000-yard season, which I hope he does. You've got Chris Godwin, who's out for a little bit. You got Egbuka, who is their new guy. Um, but I do just feel better about having Bucky Irving for the touchdowns versus Chase Brown for the touchdowns. That's just my thought process on that. Cheese, you were in here the other night, weren't you, man? All right, so after I picked Bucky, next pick after Bucky was Chase Brown and RJ Harvey. Man, there's some interesting developments going on here. So anyway, my team, I've got Bucky Irving, CeeDee Lamb, Brian Thomas Jr. We pick in 4 picks, and round 4, I think we're gonna go for a QB. TT Toms, you're not wrong, man. So this is all military members, and the issue I'm seeing with that is I think we have some Marines and possibly some Army. So I feel as though that might be why we're seeing some stupid picks. All right, so we see Tyreek Hill and Josh Allen and Evan Ingram. I'm gonna go Jaden Daniels here. I think if he doesn't go, I'm going Jaden Daniels. New, I do have JSN in my other league, man. I do, but a lot of people. I mean, do I really go JSN here and then just? No, I think I'm going Jaden Daniels here. I'll get my quarterback, and then I'll get another running back because a a um there is a wide receiver that I have in mind that would be a good flex option, but that'll be around like round 6. But seeing how so Devonte Adams just went, so I really think it would be smart to get Jaden Daniels here because the auto picks are just gonna send. Yeah, I'll just take Jaden Daniels, get my quarterback out of the way. he's gonna do another great year, and we'll focus on building up after that. Oh, Swedish. That's actually a good call. I did not see that until I selected my selection. But Swedish, that was actually a good call. I didn't even think of that. Wait, Jalen Hurts, I think already got selected, or am I just overlooking? Patrick. Oh, I could have gotten Baker. That would have been a good. I should have gone JSN and then Baker, because JSN just got picked actually, so he's gone. Um, all right, so Hurts just went after Jaden Daniels, then Kyron Williams, George Kittle, James Cook, and JSN. So this is a 10-man league. It's military personnel. Uh, as you can see, there's three of them. Actually, there's probably more that are just auto picking. They're not even here, which is frustrating. But this is going a lot faster than my draft the other night. All those damn auto picks. All right, so we had Terry McLaurin, Marion Hampton, Alvin Kamara, and Garrett Wilson just went. So I still need an RB, another RB. I think. Ooh, do I go? So Marvin Harrison Jr. just went. DK Metcalf just went. Yes, Swedish. I am a Seattle fan. All right. So what RB should we do another RB here? I've got Irving, and then for wide receivers I've got Lamb and Brian Thomas Jr. Should I go Trevion Henderson here or because I'm not going Ken Walker. I love the guy, but he just doesn't stay healthy. Wait, are people just fucking with me? Hold on. Did T. Higgins really just get traded? If he did, I'm picking him up. Yeah, y'all are just clowning me. All right, yeah. All right. Very funny, very funny. Yeah, I'm going Travion Henderson with this pick. So that'll be our two running backs. Chuba would be safe. Oh yeah, Philly. I would believe you if more people were posting it, but hold on. Let me look. Did that really just happen? Or are you just trying to clown me? I could see it being a possibility, but not right now. No, you are clowning me. You're a jackass. I love you for doing it, though. That's funny. They just gave him that contract. There ain't no way. I appreciate a good clown. That was a good one. Oh, shit. So I picked up Travion Henderson, and then Mike Evans, Bo Nix, Chuba Hubbard, James Conner, and Ken Walker went. So now we're just kind of filling in. We do need a tight end, but I feel like we could probably get one. I mean, do we want TJ Hawkinson or Sam Laporta? We could probably get Hawkinson with the next pick. Not this next one, but we could probably get him in the seventh round. But if we want Laporta, we would do it now. Charles, you're not wrong. A lot of rookie RBs get touches, so I'm very happy to have Travion again. I've got him in two leagues now. Um, so I guess it's kind of like who do I want as a flex option? Is DJ Moore the wide receiver one or two on the Bears? You're right. I can wait for Njoku or Warren or Loveland. Loveland would actually be solid. So Patrick Mahomes just got taken. We don't need a QB. So I actually McMillan probably wouldn't be the worst pick in the world just because Carolina's always battling from behind. I have Cortland Sutton in my other league too. I don't want to have like too many of the same people, you know? So DJ's clear one, huh? So it's between McMillan and DJ Moore then for my flex spot. I would pick Sutton in this situation because I do like Bo Nix and Sutton together. However, I don't want to have too many people from the same like on my teams. I want to keep it different so it just feels like I'm actually getting a broader experience. So, what do you guys think? If I'm going McMillan or DJ Moore here, you got 30 seconds. All right. I got we got 15 seconds. Throw in some more. Tet or DJ? 5 seconds. All right, we're going McMillan. Come on, guys, you gotta do a little bit faster with the typing there. New knowledge. Thank you for the subscription. I really appreciate that. Love you. Yes, yes, Wes. I will definitely get Tom Brady. Actually, let me see, just for shits and giggles. Is he still on here? He's not. They took him off. You can no longer get Tom Brady. All right, so we picked up Ter Tet Tet Eroa McMillan, and then Jalen Warren, DJ Moore, Jalen Waddle, Brees Hall, Sam Laporta, and Zay Flowers just went. So we are in the seventh round, and picks are flying by. Zay Flowers, Tony Pollard, Baker Mayfield, DeAndre Swift. All right, so I could use a tight end, but I think, yeah, I'm not worried about tight ends. I can get Loveland. I'll just get Loveland in like round nine. Um, Not doing defense, not doing a kicker, so it's just wide receivers and RBs right now. Double flex, huh? Shakir or Coleman, or do I go with Myers or Ollie Gordon? I like Ollie Gordon, and with Etienne nursing that calf injury, which could be on and off throughout the season, he has a good chance at getting that starting role for a couple games. Um, Keon Coleman, huh? I like Coleman. I think I would go with Coleman there. I don't know too much about Shakir, and I don't know. Myers is good though. Myers, that's a good question, Kyle. I would that's a good one. Hey, honey, I love you. All right, you have a good night. Do you want to pick my next pick? Okay, come here. Yeah. So I'll show you. You're just gonna have to click what I tell you to click, okay? Look, if you look up here and say hi to everybody. Say hello. Yeah, so this is for football. So we're gonna pick one of these people to be on our team. Don't sleep on Jacoby. That's true. Where's he at? Yep. See right here? You can see us on the screen right here. Look, this is us right here. I watch what I'm doing on my phone, so I make sure that the stream is still going good. So then people don't have to tell me when it messes up. All right, so we have to pick now. So, all right, who do we like here? So we need a wide receiver or running back. We're really just filling bench spots at this point. So, Sicuse, yes, yes he is, but I think I can get him with the next pick. So, do 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 do. All right, who do I want here? TJ Hawkinson just got taken. I can get tight ends later. Um, Do I really go Golden right now? I think I can get him in the next, or is he probably my best option right now? I could definitely get him with my pick in the eighth round. So I think I'll do Jamison Williams then. I'll do JMO now and then I'll get Golden. I don't know why I did that. I just picked Judy. I don't know why. Last second my mouse just moved up and I just didn't know. I was like, RB is getting slim cheese, but I have a couple people in mind. All right, kiddo, you need to go to sleep. You got school in the morning. All right? Okay. I love you. You go sleep. I'll see you in the morning before school. All right. Yep. Good night. What? Yeah, I will be. So I'll see you tomorrow night. It's already out of the car, honey. It's by the door. Not that door, the other door. All right, love you. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, so let's see what's going on. So, oh crap, I'm next pick already. Next pick, I think I'm just going golden. That was the plan. The plan was to pick right there, and then I could get golden in this next round, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And then like I gotta get it running backs because I've only got Irving and Henderson, so I'm done with wide receivers after I get golden. Actually, you know what? I think I might go David Montgomery. I might just have to bypass Golden. No, Pacheco. Yeah, I'm gonna do Pacheco. Yeah, I'll grab Pacheco. Running back was getting too slim, not swim. I'm not gonna be able to get Golden in this draft, but I do have him in my money league, so I feel good there. I actually feel happy having Pacheco there. All right, where's Pearsall at? But the problem is I've got one, two, three. Okay, so four. I've got four wide receivers already. I don't really want to get Pearsall. All right, there goes Montgomery, and then we got uh, Mark Andrews just went. I do still need a tight end, and we're coming up on Njoku, and Kelsey. What's everybody's temperature on Tyler Warren and Loveland? Because I think I might just wait for Loveland. Honorable C note, I really like Golden as well. Noah, this is a 10-man military member draft. This draft has mainly been auto picks, with the occasional person coming in and grabbing a random quarterback in the second round. You think Warren would probably be the better pick than Loveland, huh? So Warren, oh, where's Warren at? There's Warren. Warren's in Indy with Daniel Jones. So I don't need to do tight end here. I don't need a tight end here. Wait, how is Golden still available? What the hell? I pick Golden here, don't I? Or do I pick Myers? Hey, Rain, welcome back. Golden's definitely gonna have time there without Reed. So yeah, I'll definitely take Golden here. And then I'm done with wide receivers. I'm done with wide receivers. No Pearsall, no freaking Michael Pittman, no Olave Myers, nothing. I'm done with wide receivers. We are thin at RB, and we need a tight end. So do I go? Why are so many people hyped on Jacory? Marco, this is a 10-man league. Hmm. Also keep in mind Jordan Addison's still available. He's got that 3-game suspension, but I need to be done with wide receivers. All right. Do we go J.K. Dobbins just to get another RB here, or what are we thinking RB wise? So this is what we got left for RBs. What do y'all like here? I already got CD. I don't like going wide receiver and running back from the same team. I'll do wide receiver and QB from the same team, but I'm thinking Dobbins here. Javante. Javante Williams. He is a starter, isn't he? He's probably the only starter you're gonna get this late. Only problem is Dallas is not gonna be running a lot. I really don't. I don't know what to do. This is such a toss up. We're just gonna go. It just auto picked me. Oh, it auto picked me David and Juco. Well, there's my tight end. I thought it was auto picking me Merritt. I was just gonna let it auto pick Merritt. I dropped the ball on that one. We got in Joko as our tight end, so now we're basically just filling up the bench with the best players available. Man, we're flying. We're doing real good with this stream. I appreciate everybody that's in here right now. Thank you all so much. This is great. Y'all could do me a favor. So we have already beaten last, like 3 days ago, we got 2.1 thousand views in here. We are at 2.7. If y'all could do me a favor, we got 22 subscribers last stream. We've gotten 3 this stream. Go ahead and hit that subscribe. So we're going to actually do weekly updates on matches and stuff, any trades and stuff that I got going. I've got a video coming out tomorrow with like my NFL picks for the season. That's coming out tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. And then I'm also going to have stuff coming out. I've got a trade that I've got to review. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to do a quick deep dive into my team for my money league. The Walrus, I appreciate that, man. I hope, do I look good for you? You need me to help out with that? You want me to, you know, give you a hand? All right, so, oh, Dobbins is still out there. Okay. What do we want to do here, everybody? I could use some more running backs. ETNE's still down a good like 20 picks. So I feel as though it'd be good to go ahead and just do maybe Dobbins here just to get is he yeah, I think he's splitting with Harvey, but if Harvey goes down or if Harvey isn't as good as people are thinking, then he'd probably be a good solid person to have. I see a couple people saying Scatabo, and I've got him in my other league too, but I'm just not high on him. Honorable C note, I already have my QB. I got Jaden Daniels. Javante over JK. Really? Javante? I went with JK. I'm not feeling Javante. I'll tell you the reason why I'm not feeling Williams honestly, Lance, is because the Cowboys don't have much of a defense now. Micah's gone, and I feel like they're going to be throwing the ball a lot. So yeah, we got J.K. Dobbins. So we are now entering we are in round 12. We have the next pick. We could actually probably get Scatabo. If I'm going to take one more receiver, I feel like I should pick up Jordan Addison right here. I think if he's available, I need to pick up Addison. I know he's dealing with that suspension, but it's only 3 games. What y'all's thought? Should I go? All right, here we go. So we're on the clock. Do I go Scatabo, who we don't know much about? He could be good. He could not be. He's going to be on an offense with what? Russell Wilson's over there, right? Geez, that's actually a pretty good point. I'm not doing more wide receivers unless I'm getting Addison here. Would is Josh Downs? Why is Coleman questionable? We still have. There's a lot. I should have gone more running backs. This freaking wide receiver room is insane. Stash Mixon. Lance, that's a good call. I forgot about Mixon. So do we? I think we go ahead here and we get Addison then. Yeah, we'll take Addison here, and then we got Njoko. So where? Let me find out. So where is Mixon at? I know he's hurt. He's at one. He's ranked 148. We're only at 95. We can get him a little later on. So all right. So we have blown our views. We definitely broke our channel record for views on a live stream. We've absolutely shattered it. It was 2.1 and we are at 3.1 and climbing. So we've absolutely shattered that. Our most subscribers in a stream is 22 and we are currently in this stream. Hold on, it's refreshing. We are at 4. So y'all hit that subscribe button if you like this stream, if you like what's going on. I do Seahawks content, but I'm branching out and doing more across the league. I've got a video coming tomorrow that's doing my win-loss projections for all 32 teams. That's a lie. It's not a loss projection. It's how many wins I think they're going to have, like between 6 and 9, 10 and 13, 14 to 17, or below 5. So go ahead, subscribe. That'll be a fun video coming out tomorrow. I'm also going to be doing shorts that are going to give updates weekly on how I did and who I'm starting and sitting. So go ahead, give me a subscribe and follow this because it's going to be a fun year. This is my first year doing it, so give me pointers, talk trash about it. I don't care. My feelings don't get hurt. I was in the military. The government fucked me enough. You guys can't make me upset. So go ahead, subscribe. Easiest way to support a veteran. Lance, you're definitely right there because I do believe that Walker's going to be hurt at some point here. Um, So I think that my next two running backs are going to be um I think two more running backs and wide receiver is what I'm going to do. Although a lot of people are picking random stuff, I might sneak in and just get a kicker at like round 15. I might just sneak in and steal one of them because obviously like Brandon Aubrey is someone you're going to want. What's going on, Hunter? Jeez, thank you for the subscription, man. I really appreciate that. You've been great here. Jeez, I honestly, if I had known this was going to be like this, I would have done 10, 12 leagues this year. Holy crap. All right, so, man, Keon Coleman's still available. All right, so I've got Addison, who I'm going to stash. He's suspended. He's not going to be my IR pick. So here, I don't need more wide receivers, man. I've got two, three, four, five, six. I've got six wide receivers. Hunter, I'd love to know what your league punishment is. Lance, no defense has been taken yet. Or no, I lied. There have been a couple defenses. I don't know if that one's available or not. Um, round 13 right here. I could use another running back to possibly stash. I think I'll take Charbonnet. Because if Ken goes down, then I've got the handcuff there. And that'll be the only Seahawk because I don't like picking Seahawks. I'm way too biased, but I will take Zach Charbonnet knowing that he is just going to sit my bench in the situation that arises if Walker gets hurt, and I'm happy with that. You know, a lot of people shy away from the last like 9, like from round 9 and after, but you win leagues. You do. You win leagues with this. All right, so I think I'm gonna go in. We've got two bench spots and a kicker. I need to pick a kicker. I think I can wait just a little bit. Do you think I'll be able to wait? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What, you think I'm gonna be able to wait 12 more picks to get Aubrey? I don't know. Seems like a risk. I don't know if I want to wait that long. All right, we're at 7 subscribers. Thank you guys very much, guys and gals. I really appreciate you all. So we are, what's that math? We're 15 subscribers away from our record. All right, we are on the clock. Josh Downs finally got taken off the board. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 5 RBs and 6 wide receivers. So I'm pretty even right now. Do I take Chubb for the first 4 weeks? I don't really like that. That doesn't sound good. Tyler, you say Ollie Gordon. Hmm? You think that's the route I should go? Should I really go that far down? I mean, everybody at this point is just kind of a handcuff. take ETN. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I took ETN. That's a good call. ETN here is definitely the right call, Lance. All right, so I still need a kicker. I should be able to get the kicker in the next pick, and I'll take Brandon Aubrey. Um, actually, where's Loveland on here? I think Loveland's gone. Do 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 do. Yeah, Loveland's gone. And then you were saying Mooney? Darnell Mooney's already gone as well. Kieran, you thinking I'm supposed to wait for a kicker longer? I mean, if I wait, this is the 15th out of 17 rounds. I got one bench kick and a kick, or one bench position and a kicker. Ron Stewart to go into fantasy. Oh man. So Jaden Reed just went off, Jerome Ford went off, Dak Prescott got picked in the 14th round. Man, how the mighty have fallen. All right, let me see what defenses are available. We got the Ravens, Lions, Patriots, Colts, Eagles, Jets, Giants. That's pretty much in their order. So there's really not a defense. Perez, we are in the last picks. We're in the last three picks right now. The defense I stream. I don't really draft defense. But right now I'm not seeing anybody here that's wow, Jordan Love, JJ McCarthy, Justin Fields. I probably could have passed on Daniels and gotten a better running back for a flex. Yeah, I always stream the defense. I always play the waiver wire for the defense. Um Mixon is still here. I want to pick him up and put him on IR. So I'm gonna pick up Mixon and then I'll get my kicker. Or actually no, Mixon is still really far down. I'm gonna pick my kicker next, and then we're gonna go ahead and pick Mixon, and I'm gonna stash him on IR, and then I'll pick up somebody after the draft is over. I don't want anybody else to have that idea because when Mixon comes back, I mean he's gonna take away Chubb's spot, no doubt about it. He's a beast. So, and look, you tell me not to take kickers, and look, they're all fucking going now. Jesus Christ, all the kickers I wanted just went. Don't pick a kicker. I shouldn't listen to you guys. Frickin' hell. I don't even want to take a kicker now. Son of a bitch. Alright, who's available? I'll just wait for the kicker. Alright, so we've got Tut. I don't even know who the hell that is. Nick Chubb. Let's see. We got one, two, three, four, five, six. We have six running backs. One, two, three, four, five, six. So we're 6 and 6 with running backs and all that stuff. Uh, I'll just draft Joe Mixon here and then pick a kicker, right? No, I'll do kicker first. What's wrong with Bass? I guess I'll find out. Thomas, I have David Njoku. So I might actually pick a secondary tight end because there's Goddard, Ferguson, Hunter Henry. I think I might actually pick up Hunter Henry. He could be a nice surprise. Yes, I've heard of Broadway. All right, so Hollywood Brown just got taken. Oh wait, all positions. Where is Mixon still down there? I took Mixon. I'll put him on my IR, and then last pick is gonna have to be defense, or won't. I think it's only gonna let me pick defense. Yeah, but stick around, and I'll just do a couple changes real quick because I can drop Mixon, or I'll put him into the IR spot, and then I'll see who's available for me to fill that last bench spot with. And then we'll go over my draft picks or your guys' draft picks, and we'll decide how well it looks. We'll go ahead and compare my money league to this league. And keep in mind, this is a military league. So if there's some really dumb picks, it's because I'm playing with Marines and Army and puddle jumpers. So just keep that in mind. So we are at, let's see how many subscribers we're at. We have gotten 10 subscribers in this stream. Thank you guys so much. We're 12 away from our record. So let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know you want to see this for the year round. All right, so what defense is a good one to stream for week 1? Who's got good matchups this week? I think Arizona has a good couple games, right? Yeah, they play the Saints. So yeah, all right, we drafted Arizona. So if you can get Calvin Ridley in the later rounds, I think you'll do pretty well. All right, so that's the draft. So we are gonna go ahead. First thing we're gonna do. Oh, let me fix you guys over on YouTube. This is our team. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna move Joe Mixon. Is it really not letting me use my IR spot yet? You're kidding me. Yeah, it's not letting me use my IR spot. Because I was gonna put him in IR. Let's see who didn't make the cut. Did Hunter Henry get taken? He did not. So my plan is what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Joe Mixon to IR when ESPN allows me, and then I'm going to pick up Hunter Henry. I think that Henry could actually have a good year this year over there. But so to round out our choices, we've got quarterback Jaden Daniels, hell of a pick there. I think we got him in what, fifth round? Fourth round, 34th overall. So really good, really happy with that. We got Bucky Irving and Travion Henderson as our running backs. We knocked it out of the park with CeeDee Lamb and Brian Thomas Jr. I think those are going to be excellent for us. We got really good for getting him in the 10th round, 94th overall. We got a very good quality pick in David Njoku. We got Teteroa McMillan, which I'll be honest, I don't know too much about him. We got him in the 6th round. That was your guys' doing. So if he fails, it's all on you. So we got him in the 6th round. He's projected for 14 points this week. We're going to stream Cardinals defense for the first couple weeks. They play They play the Saints this week, so that's a good one. We got Tyler Bass. All right, so he's questionable. What's wrong with Bass? Hip groin was limited in Wednesday's practice. That's not exactly what you want to hear, but kickers you can stream kickers. So that's not terrible. And then our bench is where it gets interesting. We got Jerry Jeudy, we got Isaiah Pacheco, we got Matthew Golden, J.K. Dobbins. Those four right there are good enough to be starters or flex options. So those are very solid bench players. If you get those on your bench, you're looking to have a good year. We got Jordan Addison, who's doing a 3 game suspension. We'll see how J. McCarthy does with Justin Jefferson while Addison is out with his suspension. And then when Addison comes back, we could probably hype up and try to make a trade. If we don't make a trade, we have Addison, and that's a hell of a flex. Zach Charbonnet is our handcuff if Kevin Walker goes down. We got ETN, and we got Joe Mixon, who's going to come back after he is off the pup list, or after he's off IR. And yeah, he's going to miss the first 4 games. But if he comes back week 5, he's going to take that job right away from Chubb. So this is actually I'm very confident in this team. Let's see how ESPN ranks us. Ew. ESPN ranks us as 8th on draft day. That 8 out of 10 is what we got for our ranking here. Now let me go to my email and it should tell us our draft results. So how's it gonna rank me 8th? Hold on a damn second. How's it gonna rank me 8th and then give me a report card of B? How's that make sense? Like that's like it says that my strength is QB, but my weaknesses is defense and tight end. That's fair. That's not wrong. Nixon, he's out for the first 4 weeks, Akibo. Or Mixon, yeah. Mixon's out for the first 4 weeks. However, um he could be out longer. He's on IR right now. Sosa, I believe in a lot of rookies as well this year. This year is like the year of the rookies. Here, I'll show you my other team here. So this team is my money league with friends and family, and I've got Travion Henderson, I've got Matthew Golden, Cam Scatabo, and Ollie Gordon II. I have 4 rookies. Typically, you've got 2 rookies per season that actually like stand out and actually become really good. And I think I've got 2. I think Travion Henderson and Matthew Golden are gonna rock it this year. And I've got them on both my teams. So if you want my opinion on what 2 rookies to really go for in the mid to later rounds, Travion Henderson and Matthew Golden. I think those 2 guys are going to be a worthwhile gamble, especially for where their average draft positions are. So I'm very happy with this. You guys are just absolutely incredible. Honestly, if this is what NFL content, if this is what you guys are looking for, if this is what you guys want to see more of, and if you like how I'm doing it, please subscribe and tell me that's what you want. I'm here for your entertainment. I enjoy doing this stuff, so if you guys want to see me do weekly updates on both of these fantasy leagues that I just showed you, I will absolutely do it. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and we'll go ahead and create plenty of content together. We got 11 subscribers this video and 22 subscribers last video. That's 33 in just 2 live streams. That's insane. Those numbers are nuts to me. And what do we got now for views on this video? I mean, we had 2.1 last week. We're at 4.6. We have doubled our live views. If this is what you guys want, subscribe, and I will do this. Akibo, do you want to see the bench for The one we just picked up or the bench on my other league? I don't think Travion's going to play a lot week one, and yes, he is RB3 on the unofficial depth chart, but I feel as though he's going to move up pretty quick. I think it's going to be and there's a chance that they release the depth chart what, Saturday? There's a chance he just gets moved up to RB2 right then and there because it's only Ramondre Stevenson who didn't have the greatest year. Akibo, thank you very much for subscribing. I really appreciate you. So there's a valid shot for him to take over that RB1 position. Let me see if it'll let me move. So it won't let me move to IR yet. And I'll tell you what, I know it's only 10 man and we're going to be doing a 12 man next year. But to have a 10 man draft and have your week one, and obviously projections go either way, but to be projected to score 129.9 points is a big deal. Because, like, if we look at our current matchup, right? So, our matchup for week one, we we won. Didn't even start yet. We won. There's no way we lose this. This guy's projected 99.6. I don't know what he was doing. Oh, he's gonna make some changes because he's got Rasheed Rice is suspended. He's gonna make some changes. Um, let me see real quick. Are we starting Pacheco? So Pacheco is 12.9 projection against the Chargers. And this is what sucks about having a good bench. Yeah, you're you're not kidding. The matchup is definitely a Broncos fan. So this is my matchup, and he's got one, two, three, four, five Broncos. Yeah, he just streams the Broncos. I feel like so this league I'm probably not going to do as much content on because this is just a military league. This one I don't know a lot of these guys and it feels like they're not taking it serious. This league I'm the commissioner of and it's a money league. So I'll let you guys look real quick. This league is the league I think I'm going to do a lot of my content on. This league is going to be the one that we go ahead and we do a deep dive on pretty much every week. I'll show you kind of a review, a recap of how my team did, whether it be a win or a loss, and if any trades go down. Because I do have a couple trades people have been trying to get Henderson for from me. They've been offering like Monty, David Montgomery. So if you this is the league right here that you guys are looking at right now, this is the league that I'm gonna go ahead and actually make content on. I'll probably do yeah, Kieran, the other league is a non-money league. Um Technically it was a $10 donation. So it's Regiment is a gaming community for veterans and they put together this where everybody kind of throws $10 in and you can get like a regiment jersey or something if you win the league. So it's technically a money league, but it's extremely low buy-in. It's only a $10 buy-in. So that league I'm not going to be doing a lot of content on. I will do occasional updates, maybe like once a month. But this league, the one you're looking at right now, this roster, this is my money league with friends and family. We all do football, and so this is what we're going to be doing. Is there a way to get a 12 team public league on ESPN? I honestly don't know. I've tried, but I haven't really tried hard. So, but Lance says there is a way, and Sosa says there's no. Gotta love the internet. Everybody contradicts everybody. All right, so we're at 616 subscribers right now. So you guys are freaking incredible. That's 14. We are 8 away from our record. So I don't want to keep you guys on too long. I don't want to ramble on and get you all, oh, this guy talks too much. But if you guys could get to that record, that would be absolutely incredible. And if you can't, the fact that we have absolutely destroyed our live stream record, we're above 5,000 views for this draft live stream. And I think that just goes to show we need to do more of this content. So what I'm going to do for you guys, since you guys have shown me with the numbers that this is what you're looking for, this is what you want to see, I'm going to start doing a lot more NFL content. Right now, if you look at my stuff, it's a lot of video games, which I'm still going to do. That's still a pastime of mine that I enjoy thoroughly. But the interaction I'm getting right now talking to all you guys, I love it. This is so cool. This is awesome. You guys are incredible. I started this just because I ran out of storage on my PC. I had nowhere to put clips from video games, and one of my buddies said, as long as you don't put dumb shit on YouTube, you can use it for storage, just create a channel. So I just created a channel, and then a couple videos got a couple thousand views, got a couple hundred subscribers, and I was like, let's give it a shot. And here we are a little over a year later, and it's just this is fun. You guys are fun. And you know what? Next season, if we're gonna be doing this next season, you know what I'm gonna do? If you guys go to my YouTube, you'll find a link to my. All right, so my headset just died. Anyway, so if you go to my YouTube, you go to there's a link to my Discord. You go into my Discord, there's a spot for fantasy football. And what we'll do is next season, I will do strictly a subscriber league. So if you subscribe, you follow me, you chat with me, I'll bring you guys in and we'll do a league together. And you know what? Actually, this might look a little bad. So have some patience with me, but I'm gonna try to do something, all right? I'm gonna try to show you. So just have some patience. All right, so as you can see, oh, hold on. Ooh, I'm getting used to this camera. All right, so as you can see, I've got JSN right there. I've got Steve Largent. I've got Trevion Boykin, Richard Sherman. Oh, hold on. Boykin. I got Byron Maxwell. Over here, I got Matt Hasselbeck, and I got Tyler Lockett. So if you're, and then in the corner, right, hold on, right over here, that frame that you can't see, that's Sean Alexander and Matt Hasselbeck. So if you're questioning whether or not I'm a Seahawks fan, the question is answered. I am absolutely a Seahawks fan. So the fact that I only drafted, see, like this league is a league that I'm really trying in, and I've only got JSN in that league. But so that's that. That is draft 2.0. If you guys like what you saw, I hope you followed. I hope you subscribe. I hope you hit me up in my Discord. We're gonna have a fun season. You guys have obviously shown this is what you want to see. This is what you're looking for. I really appreciate that. I really do. No bullshit on a real note. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for chiming in. Thank you for subscribing. This is what I'm going to be doing now. I'll do some video game stuff. If you guys like video games, feel free to join in and stuff. But let me know what you think. Give me your thoughts. Give me your opinions. And I love you all. I wish you the best of nights. Take care. Kodiak out. Peace.